In this part, the narrative takes a deeper dive into the psyche of the serial killer, the intricate police investigation, and the emotional turmoil of the families involved. The story revolves around the kidnapping of a school child, which adds a new layer of urgency and fear to the investigation. Dehradun, a city nestled in the foothills of the Himalayas, known for its serene beauty and peaceful life, is now shrouded in fear. A shadow lurks in its streets, a serial killer on the prowl. In this third part of our series, the hunt intensifies as the killer escalates their reign of terror. Meet Priya Sharma, a bright and lively 10-year-old girl. On a seemingly ordinary day, she vanished without a trace on her way back from school. Priya's disappearance sends shockwaves through the community. The police launch a massive search operation, but time is running out. Unbeknownst to everyone, Priya is held captive in a remote cabin, a grim extension of the killer's twisted mind. The police uncover a chilling pattern linking Priya's abduction to previous murders. The killer leaves subtle, cryptic clues at each crime scene, mocking the investigators. Criminal psychologist Dr. Ananya Mehra delves into the killer's psyche, providing insights into their possible motives and next moves. Priya's family is consumed by fear and despair, holding on to the hope of a safe return. A breakthrough comes when the police find a crucial piece of evidence, a distinctive bracelet belonging to the killer, found near Priya's last known location. The discovery triggers a high-stakes chase across Dehradun, with the police closing in on the killer. As the net tightens, the killer's thoughts unravel, revealing a deeply disturbed individual driven by a need for control and fear. Despite her ordeal, Priya shows remarkable bravery, leaving behind subtle clues for her rescuers. The climax builds to a tense confrontation between the police and the killer in the remote cabin. In a dramatic rescue, Priya is saved, and the killer is apprehended, but not without a fight. The city breathes a sigh of relief, but the scars of the ordeal remain. Priya's return brings joy, but the hunt for justice continues. The killer's identity shocks the community, a seemingly ordinary individual with a dark, hidden life. Dr. Mehra provides a detailed analysis of the killer's psychological state, explaining the roots of their violent behavior. The community of Dehradun comes together to support the victims' families, fostering a sense of unity and resilience. The judicial process begins, with the killer facing charges for their heinous crimes. The case garners nationwide attention, with media outlets covering every detail, often sensationalizing the events. In the midst of the chaos, Priya and her family begin the long journey of healing, determined to find peace and normalcy. Despite the capture of the killer, questions remain. Were there more victims? Were there accomplices? The city of Dehradun stands resilient, learning to cope with the shadows that once loomed large. The case of the Dehradun serial killer serves as a grim reminder of the dark corners of the human mind and the strength of a community united against fear. The police vow to remain vigilant, ensuring that such horrors do not revisit their city. As we close this chapter, the hunt for a serial killer in Dehradun leaves a lasting impact. The shadows may fade, but the story of resilience and hope endures. This documentary is dedicated to the victims and their families. May we never forget their strength and courage. In a special interview, Priya shares her experience, showing incredible strength and hope for the future. Experts weigh in on the case, discussing the psychological and societal implications. We answer viewer questions and provide insights into the ongoing investigation. The hunt for a serial killer in Dehradun has taught us valuable lessons. As we move forward, we remain committed to uncovering the truth and ensuring justice for all. The hunt for a serial killer in Dehradun has taught us valuable lessons. As we move forward, we remain committed to uncovering the truth and ensuring justice for all.